So I decided to go live with it, doing a video podcast for the first time ever. We're doing the Coming In Hot podcast, Super Bowl edition. Let's go ahead and bust this shit down. Let's just go ahead and start out with get the normal bullshit out the way. Saints want Michael Thomas back in 22. Duh. I mean, seriously. Who really didn't think that they wanted Michael Thomas back? They clearly lacked a weapon without Michael Thomas on the field. Marquez Callaway was great, but Michael Thomas is otherworldly. Of course, they're going to want him back now. Who's going to play quarterback? I don't know. And where are they going to get the money from? I have no idea. Sean McVay to return next season. I don't know on what planet Sean McVay wasn't going to return next season. They said if the Rams won the Super Bowl, Sean McVay was going to leave. What? Are y'all stupid? I asked the same question I just asked. On what planet was Sean McVay going to leave the Rams if they won the Super Bowl? That doesn't even make sense. Like, that dude's like 30, 35 years old. He's a head coach in the NFL, one of 32 in the league. Why would he leave now? He's only been there for a handful of years. I don't know. Sometimes these people are just real stupid. In speculation of all speculation, Rob Gronkowski, in true Gronk fashion, believes that Tom Brady's going to unretire within the next couple of years. Do you believe that? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. If you believe that, that's cool with you. But, man, go ahead. Be the Brady fan that you want to be. But I don't believe that. I do not believe that Tom Brady's coming back in 2 years to play. Heard speculation that he wants to go to the San Francisco 49ers. For the love of God, who doesn't want to go to San Francisco apparently? Apparently Rodgers wants to go to San Francisco. Now Brady wants to go to San Francisco. Hell, maybe even Russell wants to go to San Francisco. You know the person who doesn't want to go to San Francisco? Oh, wait. Garoppolo wants to go to San Francisco, but guess what? They want to ship his ass out of town. All right, so we're going to talk Super Bowl because in less than 24 hours is going to be is the greatest game of the year. No, my team's not in it. The Packers are not in the Super Bowl. They should be, but they're not. The Rams are in the Super Bowl. Matty Stafford, former NFC North for 12 years. Matthew Stafford. But that's not my guy today. I'm sorry. I said it yesterday, but he's not my guy. He's not my guy today. I'm riding high with the Cincinnati Bengals. I said 35-28 yesterday. I'm going to stick with that. I'm picking the Cincinnati Bengals in this game, so let's go ahead and tell you why. Why do I think the Cincinnati Bengals can beat the LA Rams? For one, their defense is beatable. They have one of the best front sevens in all of football. They have the best cornerback in all of football. But their safeties are beatable. Eric Weddle, John Johnson are beatable. Their corners outside of Jalen Ramsey are beatable. And when you have Ja'Marr Chase, go ahead and put Jalen Ramsey on Ja'Marr Chase. I'm fine with that. Go ahead. Because guess what? Tyler Boyd is a matchup nightmare, and chances are he's going to be on a nickel corner or a linebacker. And I don't know about you, but I like my chances with that. If I'm Joe Burrow, drop. Man, I'm chucking dives at Tyler Boyd all game. But you've also got T. Higgins, who is another matchup nightmare. Put him on the boundary corner. Okay, not scared. Or chances are likely, because Jalen Ramsey tends to skew and stay on one side, he doesn't tend to travel with the best receiver, is you put Higgins on that side, you let Ja'Marr Chase just feast on whatever they throw at him. You're going to have to put a corner over there. You're going to have to shade a safety. Is that enough, though? Because Ja'Marr Chase had like 200-plus yards in a couple of games. So, I mean, he's not necessarily a guy who gets stopped that easily. I digress. I'm not worried about Ja'Marr Chase's ability to catch the ball unless it's the preseason. But I don't worry about the preseason. I'm not worried about the preseason one bit. What I am worried about is the ability for Joe Burrow to stay standing against that front seven. Leonard Floyd, A'Shawn Robinson, Aaron Donald, Von Miller. Terrifying. He was destroyed in Tennessee. The Bengals just need to hold up long enough for his guys to get open. And hopefully Uzomah's supposed to play tomorrow. If he plays, that's another weapon. And on top of all of that, Joe Mixon's a threat out the backfield. Come on now. Come on. If you don't believe that the Cincinnati Bengals have one of the best shots to win the Super Bowl, then you are out your fucking mind. Because let me tell you what, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Uzomah, and that doesn't even include P. Ryan. And wait, what's our quarterback? Oh yeah, Joe Cool Burrow. This motherfucker does not get rattled. Doesn't get rattled. I don't get it. This guy got sacked 9 times, and what did he do? Beat the number 1 seed. Beat him. He said, "Oh, I'm losing. Oh my God, what am I gonna do?" No, he didn't. He said, "I'm gonna kick your ass anyway." Yeah, they won by field goal. Evan McPherson, hallelujah. You need a kicker. Special teams is important. Green Bay. Bisaccia. But come on now. Joe Burrow does not rattle. At all. Like, at all. How you get sacked 9 times and win the game? You go up against the Chiefs. You were down by 18 points in the first half. And just cool, calm, and collected. Oh, I'm Joe Burrow. Oh, hey, let me throw this. Oh, I got. Awesome. Okay. What does he do? Storms back. I said this at halftime. I posted about it. Can Joe Burrow complete the comeback? I got laughed at a lot, actually. I won't lie. I had a lot of people be like, "Oh man, the Chiefs have already won the game." Sometimes you got to open your eyes a little bit and watch. Because the first quarter, the Chiefs dominated. In the second quarter, Chiefs defense loosened up a little bit. They weren't quite making plays like the way they were in the first quarter. Chiefs offense started to stumble. All of a sudden, they're hitting 3 and outs. And the Bengals just driving a little bit further. And a little bit further. And a little bit further. Kick the field goal. Down by 18. Going into the half. And I told my buddy, Kelvin, the one who was on yesterday. I said, "Kelvin, I wouldn't be surprised if Burrow leads a comeback right here." And sure enough, he comes out and he just starts rifling. Just rifle. Just sliced and diced that Kansas City defense. Now, Kansas City's defense is not on the level of the LA Rams, so I'm not going to give them that credit. Quite honestly, I don't even think they're close. But I would tell you that I think that the game plan that the Bengals can cook up in this game will be advantageous to take advantage of a star front 7 that does like to get up the field. Because again, Burrow doesn't get rattled, so he's just going to step up in the pocket and he's just going to be, "Oh hey, there's Mixon. Oh, there's P. Ryan. Oh, there's Uzomah." He's just gonna drop it off left and right. Little sprinkles here and there. That's all he's gonna do. He's just gonna sprinkle it. He's just gonna sprinkle the ball. I really think Joe Burrow's gonna have 3 touchdowns, 350. 3 touchdowns. Let me write that down. 3 tutties, 350 yards. Burrow. Burreaux. Burrow. Joe Burrow. That is my primary scenario, is that I think that the Bengals offense is going to overwhelm the Rams defense. And I don't think the Rams have any answers for it. They're running Eric Weddle, who was out of football for 2 years. Now, Eric Weddle says he's going to be playing out his mind. It's the Super Bowl, and I'm retired, and blah, blah, blah. Bro, 3 weeks ago, you were retired. But you back. What you going to do? I don't know. I don't know what you're going to do. I'm very curious to see what you're going to do. I think this is going to be a great game. I think this game ultimately will be extremely close. Again, I said by 7. I think the game will be within seven or less for sure. This is going to be an excellent game. Matthew Stafford is not to be discredited. OBJ is not to be discredited. Van Jefferson, Cooper Kupp. Cam Akers, Sony Michel, Tyler Higbee, if he plays. The guy who was hurt as well. If these guys play, this game's going to be tough. There's no doubt about that. But I think the Bengals have the defensive talent to either hold some of these guys in check. They absolutely have better safeties. Von Bell and Jesse Bates are phenomenal. Eli Apple, Chidobe Awuzie, are solid corners on the outside. And if they can get up the field and they can get after Matthew Stafford, Stafford is known to throw an interception or 2 or 10. Wouldn't be the first time. Dude had 3 consecutive games where what did he do? He threw a pick 6. This could be that game too. It wouldn't shock me, because you got to understand that Matthew Stafford gets a little panicky, starts throwing it, because you got to remember, Matthew Stafford spent a lot of time behind a lot of bad lines. So that would be nothing new to him. Pocket collapsing, oh God, what am I going to do? And just chuck it. But you know what? He's also really good at that too. So I'm not going to discredit Matthew Stafford in any way, shape, or form. Cam Akers is a beast. Sony Michel's pretty good. He's also really good at catching the ball at the backfield. And then Cooper Kupp is otherworldly. OBJ has shown the talent and phenomenal talent, which is the reason why so many people coveted him when he was a free agent. So I say, that's just the thing, man. It just is what it is. This should be a great game. I'm looking so forward to this game. But I cannot talk about the Super Bowl without talking about the damn halftime show. Who is not excited for Eminem, Dre, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige? Who's not excited for that? I know every single 90s kid is ecstatic for that, and I will tell you why. Because I'm one of them. That is one of the largest collections of talent that I've ever seen grace one stage in my entire life. And if there was ever a place that I want to be, it'd be on that field. I also want to be there for the game because, it's the Super Bowl. But that halftime show is huge. Huge. And let me tell you what, I am ecstatic for that game. Cannot wait. Cannot wait to watch the halftime show. I got chicken wings coming. I'm excited for that. Shout out Bougie Bell Catering. Yes, Bougie Bell Catering, providing wings for the game for us. And then my wife's Valentine's Day dinner on Monday. Forgive me for knocking my own shit over. I get too animated and too excited. So, man, let me tell you what. This is going to be a great game, great Super Bowl, great halftime show. I'm sure the commercials will be hilarious. I'm sure we'll see some politicized bullshit in the middle of that as well, because why wouldn't we? Of course, there's going to be political bullshit somewhere in there. But I'm not here for that shit. I'm here for the NFL game. I'm here for the music. I'm here for a very phenomenal Super Bowl game. And I can't wait to come back with you guys after the game is over and talk with you about it again and hear your thoughts. If you like what you see or like what you hear, check out my podcast, check out the Facebook page, share it with a friend. Let them know, hey, this guy's a dumbass, but you know what? Sometimes he's entertaining and sometimes he's right. Or he's always wrong. And you know what? If I'm always wrong, please come debate me and tell me why I am wrong, because I'd love to hear it. And let me tell you what, I'm more than happy to have y'all involved. Hit me with questions on the Facebook page. Send me a message. Send me a DM. I don't care. I'm available. Y'all want to talk? You want to be on the podcast? Come let me know. On that note, guys, we'll catch y'all later.